Tunai to our beloved and treasured listeners, I bring greetings as always in the most precious, powerful and bountiful name of our motherland, Al-Kebulan Mama Africa, in the sacred spirits of our most gracious ancestors, and in a prayer for oneness, hope and prosperity for all African people upon the face of Mother Earth. Rumbidzo kunamwariye Africa, to the God of Africa be the glory. It is a joy to be an African and a joy and a blessing to be on Galaxy Radio, the only de-brainwashing station, ministering to the most important, the most precious and beautiful people on the planet, the sons and daughters of Africa. We say again, Rumbidzo kunamwariye Africa, to the God of Africa be the glory. To the God of Africa, to the creator, the supreme being of Mama Africa, be the glory. We give thanks and praises for this blessed opportunity to reach out to our people at this time, in this moment, in this space, in this spiritual focus we call Project 6264, raising African spirituality to a higher level. Yes, brothers and sisters, Project 64, raising African spirituality to a higher level. On this 29th day of the 7th month of this year, 6264, so-called 2024, our spiritual focus, where we reaffirm the divine cycle of African life, from the womb to the tomb and beyond. So let the circle be unbroken and let the healing begin. The circle is the cycle of life. We say again the 360 degrees of the African life cycle, from the womb to the tomb and beyond. And when we, as Africans, retake control of every degree of the 360 degrees of our life cycle, from the womb to the tomb and beyond, thus will the circle be unbroken. Thus will the energy, the indomitable spirit of Africa, African people, flow uninterrupted. The power of the African soul will gain its momentum and its direction. The unstoppable spirit of Africa and Africans, clear in vision, clear in purpose, clear in direction. When we take control of every degree of the African life cycle, from the womb to the tomb and beyond. When we perform Sankofa daily, Sankofa, go back and fetch it. Sankofa Bibi Woho, Sankofa Bibi Woho, go back and fetch it. Go back and claim all of it, for there is value in all that we have left behind. That which we have done well, that which we have profited from. But even our errors are priceless lessons from which we must learn. Sankofa Bibi Woho, go back and fetch it. Hence, beloved brothers and sisters, we call the community every first Umoja day of the month. Listen, listen, listen. We call the community every first Umoja day of the month to the order of Shumira. Shumira, our monthly African spiritual gathering before our communal shrine. We gather before the communal shrine, beloved brothers and sisters, to ground ourselves in the spirit of our ancestral wellspring of knowledge, to steep ourselves in the traditions of our ancestors, to ground ourselves in the teachings of Mudzimu Mukuru, our great ancestors. We gather, beloved brothers and sisters, to reconnect our spirits with each other into a oneness of strength, a oneness of purpose, a oneness of direction. For we know it is truly said that freedom begins with the freeing of the mind and soul, the freeing of the African mind and soul. That is the African mind, the African soul, the African mind that knows itself, the African mind that knows its purpose, the cause by which it exists. The African soul that is connected with the African source, our motherland, our ancestors, our people around the world. Beloved brothers and sisters, this is the time for Africans to cease the ridiculous pursuit of chasing gods that are not our own. This is the time when Africans must be inspired to throw away the image of the white man's God, which has so often brought us to tears, and listen to the God of liberty, the God of Africa, the deities of Africa that speak through all our hearts. Yes, beloved sons and daughters of Africa, this is Project 6264, raising African spirituality to a higher level. Let us, as we raise our spiritual focus, raise up the spirit again of our elder brother, Brother Gamba Kokai. We bring his spirit to our shrine. As this month, as we are exiting the month, the 7th month of the year, the month that marks the anniversary, and this year marks the 3rd anniversary of the passing of our dear brother, his ascendancy into the realm of the ancestors. We honor his spirit, and we give thanks and praises for the inspiration that we still continue to derive from his awesome legacy that he has left behind. Let us raise up the spirit, sad though it is, and we give thanks to Brother Kweku's announcement of the untimely death, the untimely passing of our young king, Jesse Lloyd Smith, shot dead in front of his home in Peckham. Shot dead, 20 years young, on his doorstep in our community. A reminder of the tremendous work that is yet to be done to capture the minds of our young people, to restore their knowledge of self, their faith in themselves, in the wisdom of Mudzimu Mukuru, our great ancestors and their elders. We must take charge, beloved brothers and sisters, of the minds and the souls and the bodies of our young people, remembering the wisdom words of our great ancestors. If the children are not initiated into the village, they will burn it down just to feel its warmth. If the children are not initiated in the village, they will burn it down just to feel its warmth. Let us remind ourselves of the wisdom of our ancestors, that it takes a village, beloved brothers and sisters, a whole village, a whole community to raise a child. On occasions like these, we must ask ourselves, where is the village? Where is the community? For where the village is present and alive and vibrant, our young people are present in mind, present in spirit, alive and vibrant with purpose and direction. Yes, beloved brothers and sisters, this is Project 6264, raising African spirituality to a higher level. Reminding ourselves, beloved brothers and sisters, that before there was a so-called Christianity or a Islam or a Judaism or a Buddhism or Hinduism or Sikh religion, Africans were awoke and alive to the knowledge of a divine, supreme creator of the universe, and therefore a divine essence immanent in the very nature of creation itself. Africans were long since aware that our human existence as human beings, we were spiritual beings having a physical experience. We were of a divine essence having a human experience. The purpose being the challenge to rise in our human dimension, to connect and to rise to our divine essence, to make our divine essence manifested through our human life, our human liberty. Beloved brothers and sisters, last Sabbath, I read to you word sounds that have been attributed to His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First, Haile Selassie the First, which, as I informed you, brothers and sisters, there are some who dispute that these are, in fact, the words of Haile Selassie. Nonetheless, I shared it with you as I regard it to be full of wisdom and relating to the express reality of what African spirituality means to us as a people, and why we must understand the difference between spirituality and religion. So let me read it again, beloved brothers and sisters, as I said I would, because I kind of rushed through it last week. It begins by saying the temple of the Most High begins with the human body, which houses our life, the essence of our existence. So, brothers and sisters, to elaborate, the body is a vessel that carries, that houses the spirit, the life force, which is the essence of our being, the essence of our existence. So when we say spirituality is a way of life state in reference to a divine creation and divine inner cultivation, what we are talking about is the cultivation of that inner essence. The cultivation of that inner essence is the nurturing of our souls, that inner being, according to the principles of Ma'at, the principles of Jehuti. So we become a manifestation of Ma'atian values, Ma'atian principles. So we become a manifestation of Tehuti principles. Ma'at is truth, justice, righteousness, harmony, balance, reciprocity, and order. Jehuti or Tehuti is wisdom, knowledge, and overstanding, keen insight, exceptional perception, and authoritative utterance of the power of the word. One who is spiritually cultivated, therefore, is one who is a manifestation of Ma'at or Ma'atian principles and Tehutian principles. The word sounds, the utterance goes on to say, Africans are in bondage today because they approach spirituality through religion, provided by foreign invaders and conquerors. We must stop confusing religion with spirituality. Religion is a set of rules, regulations, rituals created by humans, which were supposed to help people grow spiritually. Now let's just analyze this for a moment, beloved brothers and sisters. Religion is a set of rules, regulations, rituals created by human beings. But in our spiritual traditions, we had rules, we had rituals. However, the difference is that in religion, those rules and those regulations are not necessarily grounded in the nature of being. They are not necessarily harmonizing with the laws of nature. The laws of nature, which are manifestly the will of the Creator, the divine Creator of the universe. In a spiritual system, the rules, the regulations, the rituals are there to enhance our harmony with the laws of nature, which is the will, the manifest will of the Creator. For we say, Mwari, the Creator, is the totality of the universe, manifested in all that is. Therefore, nature is the manifest character, will and character of Mwari Nyakusika, God the Creator of the universe. The problem is that when we follow these alien religions, they corrupt natural law. They go against natural law. A religion that alienates us as African people from our source, the very essence of how the Creator created us, is going against natural law. So the emphasis is on the rules of the book, not natural law, the rules of the Creator as made manifest through the laws of nature. Are you all with me, beloved brothers and sisters? I hope you are. And so it says, Religion is a set of rules and regulations and rituals created by human beings. And I want to emphasize, for the control of human beings over other human beings, not necessarily to bring human beings to the Creator, to harmonize and fulfill the will of the Creator. So whilst it purports to help us to grow spiritually, what it is designed to do is to oppress us. It goes on. Due to human imperfection, religion has become corrupt, political, divisive, and a tool for power struggle. Religion has become corrupt. That is our experience. We were enslaved, beloved brothers and sisters, in the name of religion, in the name of the gods of alien religion, Arab religion, and European religion. And I say that not to insult any of my beautiful, beloved brothers and sisters who are Christians, who regard themselves to be Christians and regard themselves to be Muslims, and are sincere and honest Africans who are searching for the truth. I love you, brothers and sisters, like I love my own mother, who is a professed Christian, and my own sister, who are professed Christians and are big and active in their church. So please, beloved brothers and sisters, when I pronounce on the contradiction that Christianity and Islam represents in the lives of African people because of the historical oppression of African people, please don't misunderstand me and think I'm trying to alienate you or undermine you. I would never do that. I love you too much. I love you, beloved brothers and sisters, and I love my dear mother. I wouldn't insult my mother. I have discussions and sometimes debates, and sometimes I have to gently assert certain truths in a loving and in the kindest way possible to my own darling, beloved mother. It goes on as I look at the time. Spirituality is not theology or ideology. It is simply a way of life, pure and original. Listen, beloved brothers and sisters, it is simply a way of life. Pure. Pure means untainted, uncorrupt. Pure means clean. Pure, beloved brothers and sisters, means, as I said, untainted, uncontaminated, pure and original. Pure and original, beloved brothers and sisters. Original means natural, as it was in the beginning. It means authentic, pure and original, as was given by the Most High. The Most High imbued us with intelligence to investigate, to pursue knowledge of the existence of being. And through that, our ancestors, through their pursuit, our ancestors discovered elements, principles, laws in nature. And in so doing, realized that they were getting closer and closer to the Creator, to the knowledge of the Creator of the universe. It goes on, beloved brothers and sisters. Spirituality is a network linking us to the Most High. It connects us with the Most High, beloved brothers and sisters. The universe, which is creation, which is the manifestation of the Most High, as I was saying. So it connects us with the Most High, the universe, and to each other. That's why Shumira is so important, coming before the sacred shrine and performing certain rituals and synchronizing our thoughts and synchronizing our focus is a profound and essential aspect of a people's spirituality. Some people believe it's feasible to individually pursue spiritual growth and fulfillment and ascendancy. In the African tradition, it does not work like that. The individual pursuit must be in the context of the collective. There must be a time when collectively we come together and synchronize our focus, synchronize our thoughts, synchronize our observances. I read on now. As the essence of our existence, it embodies our culture, true identity, nationhood, and destiny. As, I read it again, as the essence of our existence, it embodies our culture, true identity, nationhood, and destiny. All of those, beloved brothers and sisters, are essential elements of spirituality, or the African spiritual system. It must embody our culture. African spirituality is expressed through authentic African culture. Our value system, our cultural modalities, and I will do a focus on African culture, which dovetails with the concept of spirituality, of African spirituality, beloved brothers and sisters. True identity. Our spirituality gives us the license to express our true nature. Our language becomes essential to how we express our spirituality. Our drums become essential to how we express our spirituality. How we see in human form, how we see the face of the Creator reflecting our own image is essential to how we express our spirituality. Seeing ourselves in the divine and the divine in ourselves. Thus, beloved brothers and sisters, seeing our identity as blessed, as a blessing, as sacred, our very identity, the very way we look, the blackness of our skin, the woolen texture of our hair, the broad nose, the thick lips, we see it as a blessing. We see it as a reflection of the Creator himself, herself. Nationhood. Nation building is an expression of our African spirituality, an essential expression of our African spirituality. This is why we find that our spiritual systems bear the same name as our nations. So Yoruba is a spiritual system, it is a nation. Akan is a spiritual system, it is a nation. You have the Zulu people or nation, which is a spiritual system. The Shona people, which is a spiritual system, it is also a nation. Ndebele is a spiritual system. Masai, Kikuyu, Loa, and it goes on, beloved brothers and sisters. And there is the concept of our destiny. Our destiny. Our human and our spiritual destiny. We are here for a purpose. We are here to fulfill a purpose and a cause. A purpose in this dispensation of the cycle of life. The physical life that we are living. But also there is a divine spiritual destiny. Beloved brothers and sisters, I will continue. There are 2 more paragraphs to this. I will continue to break that down next week. But I hope, beloved brothers and sisters, that we are gaining deeper insights into meaning and concept and importance of our African spirituality and why we must perform Sankofa every day. And when we say it takes a village to raise a child, what undergirds the existence of that village, if not its spiritual values, its cultural values, its customs and traditions? That is why it is important that we institutionalize our African spirituality, and we have the institution of Shumira that helps us in that process. So, beloved brothers and sisters, Kanamwari Ada, by the grace of the Almighty, we hope to see you at our next Shumira, which will be our Messiah opening ceremony, where we gather before our sacred shrine to observe our monthly African spiritual worship, but also in context to celebrate the life and legacy of the most eminent prophet and king, His Excellency Marcus Messiah Garvey. This has been Africa. This has been Project 6264, raising African spirituality to a higher, much higher level. Until next Sabbath, next Kujichagulia Day, beloved brothers and sisters, Kanamwari Ada, by the grace of the Almighty, Rumbidzo Kunamwari Africa, to the God of Africa be the glory. Tendai Mwari.